Good morning. Hello. And good morning to everybody. So, last week I asked you guys a question. I said, you guys have the floor. You can ask me any question that you guys may have thought to ask me or just wanted to chime in. So, I definitely wanted to come back today and answer those questions. Baby, here. Okay, so I just wanted to answer those questions. So let's get gorgeous, get up, rise and shine, do what you have to do, wash your face, brush them teeth, and get to it. Okay, the word of the day is motivation. So I definitely want to make sure that what I'm bringing to the table will motivate anybody, somebody, anybody out there. Okay. So what I'm basically just trying to bring to the table is something to motivate anybody. This is basically going to be here not only to help motivate you, but hopefully inspire you, encourage you, and just enlighten your day and uplift your day in some way or somehow. I definitely want to be a positive view as you wake up on Monday mornings. So I have a few questions wrote down that were asked, that were answered or asked to me basically. And I just wanted to make sure I answered those correctly. So I had to write these things down. Okay, so we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to try to keep this at a minimum. So the first question was Miss Yachty. Miss Yachty said, what is your channel going to be about? Now, I had to really think about this thing, because when you set up for a channel, you know, you could do hair. Of course, you know I'm going to do the hair, right? You know I'm going to do that, right? So when you set up your channel, you want to make sure that you keep it clean cut, positive, and organized. So I was like, oh my God, I'm real inconsistent, right? And I'm real unorganized. So what can I do to make sure that I stay within my lane? Stay in my lane. I'm always a big person, like, just stay in your lane. Things will work out, right? So I had to really think about this question. So don't mind me. I just want to check my notes first, because y'all asked some really good freaking questions, okay? And I was like, ooh, these some good questions, right? So hopefully you can hear me. I'm trying to prop this camera up so y'all can see here and all this stuff. Excuse me. I'm trying to even stay there. Give me a moment. This is my first video, but we're going to make it popping, okay? I want to make sure you get all of this. You know, I worked hard for this. You know, getting up and making sure I'm looking beautified and stuff. Okay. So, Yachty asked the question. She said, what is your channel going to be about? Now, I see my channel being in a two-part channel, of course, because I want to definitely get you guys feedback, but I want to make sure I have your undivided attention, as well as giving you guys my undivided attention on Mondays. Let's get gorgeous, let's gab with Giddi, let's be vibrant, is on Mondays. Okay? I'm going to wake you up on a Monday. Get up! Get up! Whatever I gotta do to get you up and get you motivated. Mondays are sometimes the hardest day of the week to get people up and moving, okay? So this Let's Gab with Giddi will only be posted on Monday. Okay, unless God say something different, we're gonna walk in his lane, okay? Unless he say something different, it's only gonna be posted on Mondays, okay? Monday mornings. Now, I want to definitely bring great energy, a mix of hot and motivating topics, and whatever comes to mind. Whether it's encouraging and bringing on business to chime in, whether it's streaming, chiming in with them virtually, or going into their establishment. I want to grow this into something more than where I am today, but I have a vision, and I thank God for bringing that vision to me. So that's the first part. It's just bringing something fresh on Monday mornings to you, okay? Now, second part is throughout the week, I definitely want to continue to post, but it's going to be about me. It's going to be about my hair, what I bring to the table, and let you guys come into my life and just kind of seeing what I do on a daily basis. So I definitely want to make sure that that is brought to you guys and letting you know where I stand, how I move. It's just part of the channel. So I definitely want to make sure that I do that for you. Now, once again, Let's Gab Giddi will only be posted on Mondays. This is a motivational Monday. I definitely want to make sure that you guys are up, running, and jogging or walking or going to work, taking the kids to school, just being up and motivating, whether that's hitting your prayer closet, you know, whatever the case may be. I want to motivate somebody along the way, okay? Now, along with that, my second question was, have you ever dated a white boy? And that was by Zoe McKay. That was my second question. Have I ever dated a white boy? Okay, I have a real good answer for that. I have never dated a white boy, but I almost had sex with a white boy. But I chickened out, okay? Now mixed, yeah, that side, okay? So, like I said, I'm going to keep this real, okay? So, I have had relations with mixed, with white. And I just prefer, you know, my melanin men, whether you light-skinned, you know. But when you jump onto that other light-skinned side, that's just not my cup of tea. You know, maybe God may have something in line for me in the future with that, but just not right now. That's just not my cup of tea, okay? So, my next question is, what is your passion and how has that transitioned into your life today? Okay, so my passion is definitely hair. If you look on the top of my Facebook page, it says my passion is hair, and as well as meeting people. I always said I wanted to meet as many people as possible and get to know them, because I mean, God didn't put us on this earth to just be lonely and stuff, right? So, excuse me, let me sip my tea. Okay, we're gonna keep it motivating. Okay, so yeah, that is basically my passion. My passion is hair and people and just interacting and communicate. And it's continued to and evolved into this, basically. And me doing hair again and finding my passion into, you know, dealing with people on a daily basis, because I lost that. And sometimes it happens and it's okay, okay? So we're going to continue to keep moving forward with these questions, because these are some really awesome questions, okay? So, secondly, Shaquan Akbar. I had to say your name like that, girl, you know. So, Shaquan asked me, is there... Hey, Rolly! Oh, my God. He's so disrespectful, y'all. He just knocked down the entire phone. Like... You know, I know some of you guys have children. I'm going to touch that point again. When you be trying to do stuff and you got kids and a dog, you know, sometimes they just need some attention. Go away. Okay? All right. Shaquan Akbar asked me, is there anything that you do on a daily, is there anything that you do every day in everyday life that has helped you to reach success in your workplace and business? Now, that is an awesome question. Now, what I do on a daily is understand that I'm going to be a server. Okay, I had to get that. And I hope you guys understand what a server is. In any form or fashion, you are going to serve. I am serving you guys my motivational being, my energy. I am serving at my workplace. I am serving when I'm doing hair. I am understanding that I am a server, you know, first, before I'm anything else, okay? So that is something that I come to grips with and understand that I am a server in this life. right? And that's how I live, and I've been living like that for quite some while, and knowing that sometimes when I go into my workplace, I don't want to be there. They get on my nerves. I don't want to be there, right? But then I have to leave it at the door because I have to serve at my workplace to bring that check home every 2 weeks, okay? So I leave that energy of not wanting to work or serve another person because my ego is too high. Oh, I don't have to be here. Oh, yes, I do, baby, because I need that check. Okay, you got to get that check. Okay, so you got to be a server. Okay, and that's what helps me to understand and grow. Okay, now Lulabelle Taylor asked the question of, why haven't you had any kids, and when am I gonna have some kids? Okay, why haven't I actually left this blank so I could give you like a valid answer. Why haven't I had any children? I just, let's be real about it. That's why I ain't had no children. Because they interrupt you while you handling your business. They need a lot of love and tender care, right? So, but in real life, I just feel like I am waiting for God to bless me, right? I'm waiting for him to, give me that green light and say, okay, it's your time. I have had some difficulties with my vajay. So with that being said, I have to have a strong husband who's going to walk out that process with me to make sure that I'm taken care of, making sure that he stands by me, because my pregnancy will not be something easy or simple. I definitely will have to take a few additional steps. So to say that, I got to get married. I got to have a strong man that's willing to, walk that mile with me, okay? I just don't want to be a single mother out here. There's nothing wrong with that, and gratitude, encourage all the single mothers every single day. And knowing that you work, you do everything that you do. So kudos to y'all for those who have children and they still are on that grind. I appreciate and I see y'all, okay? Now, Natoya Bell. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Okay. So Natoya Bell said, how many streams of income do you think a person needs to have to set themselves up for financial freedom? How many incomes do you need? You only need one. And I'm going to stick with that. I know that's probably the most simplest answer that I can give. But the thing is, it's not necessarily about how many jobs you have. It's about what you do with the income that you bring in to help manifest what other forms of income that you can bring in. Does that make sense? How do you manage your money to produce more money? Visualizing, what can I use this dollar for to make $2? So if I got $1, I'm like, shoot, I need to flip this, right? So I go buy, some lip gloss. They got on sale $2. 2 lip glosses for $1, right? Oh shoot, okay. So I'm gonna go get that lip gloss and I'm gonna sell that lip gloss for $1 each. I have just doubled my money. It is about the mindset that you have once you get the money in your hand. It's not about how many jobs however many hats you can bring on. How do you manage it is basically what I'm getting to. Okay. Now, also, she said, what is your next investment move? My daddy always told me never count my chickens before they hatch. And also, a person told me, stop talking so much. So I stopped talking so much and started talking to y'all. So I will let y'all know when God give it to me and let me know. Because I swear to God, I didn't know that I was going to come on last Tuesday and start this blog. I will start this Let's Gab with Giddi. Swear to God, it just happened. But you know what? He will do it. He will do it every time. He will do it. He will waken your eyes up and he will give you your next step. You ain't got to worry about it, because if you already in line, he'll give it to you, okay? Okay, so, and then also I want to go back to Latoya Bell's for financial freedom. You have to figure out also what financial freedom looks like to you. So a tip that I wrote down to encourage you to be able to visualize what your financial freedom looks like to you, okay? So basically, draw a picture. Draw a picture of everything you want in your life, whether it's school, whether it's a better job. Draw what it looks like to you. Okay, I'm an example. I have a house that I want. I know I want this house to be a 2-story house. I want it to have windows, and I want a nice car. What kind of car? Put a Mercedes-Benz logo on that bad boy. So then that way you can calculate, this house gonna cost me about $150,000. This car is gonna cost me about $35,000. How much income do I need to increase? Okay, so if I know I need to have this about much money, that means I need to go search for a job that can bring me to this income, or I need to dedicate some time to elevating myself in school so I can reach this amount. Don't put a rush on it. Don't put a stamp on it and saying I have to have it by this time, because it'll never happen. It just, it just ain't gonna happen. Look how long I've been trying to do this channel, since I was like 20. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 years old and I'm just now doing this channel. Never put a stamp on God's plan, okay? Now also Irene asks, how do you balance all that you do and stay? Okay, so how do you balance all that you do? I stay in my lane. Everything that I do is basically what I've always been doing. I've always done hair, so I have room for that in my life. Time management is what allows me to basically stay in my lane. I went through a time where I was really depressed and overwhelmed and just confused, like super confused. But I just had to get organized. I had to get organized. Ouch! Stop biting me. See? Kid. That's what a kid will do, right? I can wait. Okay. So I had to get organized. Stop. I had to get organized with my time, and knowing that it's just all about what you need to do. Hush. Okay. I had to get organized with my time and knowing exactly what it was that I wanted to do. Once you figure out what it is that you want to do, it'll come easy. You know how they say you're going to get what you want? You're going to scrape up them coins to get what you want. You're going to find time for what it is that you want to do, okay? So I do hair. I sell hair. I have my own business with RoyalpinkBundles, which I just thank God for that. But I also have started the YouTube channel. But if you haven't noticed, these things align with each other, right? They have to make sense and they have to align. So that's my best advice to you is time management, and the things that you do, they have to align. Knowing that you guys are mothers and fathers and things of that nature. So you got to squeeze those babies in too. You got to squeeze them in, right? You got to take them to school, you got to take them to practice, you got to feed them, wipe their booties, all of this, right? But then you have to come to say, I need an hour a day of me time, and it's necessary. It's necessary. It's not a selfish way of being. I need some time to myself to evaluate, to analyze what it is that I can do for me to build me, right? So once you get to that point, then you're going to have to strategize. How is that going to look in your everyday life, okay? That is my best advice to you. Strategize, time management, and have some time to yourself. Sometimes you cannot make everything about your children, your work, your husbands, or your whatever the case may be that takes up a majority of your time. You have to give and dedicate. You have to pay yourself back, okay? Pay yourself back. Pay yourself back with some time, okay? Give yourself some time, some tender loving care, self tender loving care, okay? Now, last but not least, I got 2 more questions. One is, a few of you guys did ask, what motivates me? What motivates me? Okay, so, what motivates me? It is, I left this one open too, so I can give you like a serious, legit answer. My past, my present, and my future is what motivates me. Because if I didn't came where I came from, I couldn't see where I am today, and my future is bright. Okay? If I did not come from Oak Cliff, Texas, Highland Hills, projects, the hood, Pleasant Grove, $25 a month rent, hot as hell in the summer, ain't got no air conditions. If I didn't come from that, I would not appreciate where I am today. So that it makes it so much easier for me to grow in my future, so that way I can continue to grow. Because I don't want to go back there. I appreciate it, but I don't want to struggle the way I struggled when I was younger. Mentally, emotionally, financially, I just do not. I remember writing on my mirror tons of things, just tons of things. God, I never want to be broke again. Whatever that looks like, I never want to be broke again. I want to meet as many people as possible. I want to have a focused mind. I want to be encouraging to some. I had all of these different things on my bathroom mirror. Because I just knew that I have something greater in me. So that is what motivates me. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself so that way you can be encouraging to others. Okay? I hope all of that made some type of sense to you guys. My past, my present, and my future is what truly motivates me. I'm not motivated by money. I'm not motivated by likes. I'm not motivated by anything except for me, my past, present, and future, because I have come to realize that I'm in this thing by myself. I love you guys' support. I love you guys' encouraging words. But at the end of the day, when you go to the other side and they say, Gabby, what you been doing? Okay, so I'm motivated by myself, past, present, and future. Okay, Gloria Williams, hey, said, what is the most important lesson you have learned? The most important lesson I have learned is to pick my battles, also pick my weapons. Learning to listen and feel people's vibes and energy, and staying consistent. Pick my battle, pick my weapon. I want to stop right there. So picking my battle, knowing when to just, girl, bye. You okay? I wish I had my long nails. You know, I can't really wear long nails no more. So, but, girl, bye. Right? That's a girl bye when, girl, get out of my face. I'm not trying to hurt you. You petty, right? Pick your battles. You know when to leave people alone. Know when to fight, when to leave, right? Picking my battles. Now, picking my weapon. So if you done started something with me, right, I could really just, right? But I ain't gonna do that. I ain't got too old for that. I'm 30 now. 30. Okay, so I have gotten to a point to where I have to pick my weapon. If you like trying to come for me, okay, I might have to go on and bust you up real quick. Picking my weapon, right? But if I know that you just barking, I can choose to bark with you, or I can choose to back out from you. I can choose to dismiss you, and I can choose to, destroy you in my mouth. and just kill it like that. But sometimes you just have to pick your battle and pick your weapon you want to battle with, okay? Not a weapon physically, y'all. Not no knife, not no gun or nothing like that. But knowing how to deal with day-to-day situations. Picking your battles and knowing whether you going to speak on that or you going to handle it. Because it can be handled, okay? Just knowing when to pick your battles, right? Okay. Learning to listen and feel energy, because people will let you know who they are in the beginning. It's up to you to listen and feel that energy, because you can feel people energy if they jealous, have a jealousy energy, or a needy energy, or annoying. Sometimes I can deal with annoying because I'm a little annoying too. Okay. So yeah, you just gotta learn. I'm learning how to feel and feel people's energy, and their vibes, and if they from me. At first I was just welcoming everybody in and just being a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I'm finna change my life. Ooh, I was like, I'm finna change my life and this, that, and another. But I was just being too nice. I was just being too freaking nice. And at the end of the day, it was backfiring on me because people take your kindness for weakness. But now I just be like, shut up. When it's time, when I need to pick my weapon, okay? Sometimes I walk away, and if it's not needed, okay? If I'm in the workplace, I'll quickly walk away. Shoot, let somebody else handle it, okay? So, last but not least, it just came to my mind. Zoe McKay asked me, how or why did I decide to change my life? That goes so much deeper. I can have a whole conversation about that, but I'm trying to keep this video, at a minimum. Why did I decide to change my life? It's because I had to. Or I wasn't going to be here very much longer. Things that were happening in my life were happening, and they were happening dramatically, and it was going down here. Do you hear me? My family used to try to support me and encourage me and ask me, what's going on, girl? This, that, and another. And I was just all over the place between the ages of like 17 to like 23. I was real just trying to make it. I was trying to make it, but not in such a good way. The world had came on me. You get what I'm saying? It was battling me. I'm battling it and trying to eat and trying to live, trying to find somewhere to sleep, sleeping here, there. Boyfriend. I don't need all these boyfriends. Didn't realize that I was really, really cute. That's why I had a lot of boyfriends. Oh, I'm gonna take care of you. No, you're not. I needed to take care of myself. I decided to change my life. So I started making plans to change my life before I ever even took action on them, right? I had to figure out what worked best for me and put them in practice. So I had to change my life because I wanted to live. Simple as that. I wanted to live, okay? But we have come to the end of all of this, and I definitely hope that this has motivated somebody along the way. And I definitely want to encourage you guys to get up and just be blessed and know you are great. Once again, good morning to you guys, and thank you for watching. Be blessed, and you guys have a blessed, awesome, extraordinary, wonderful day.